Hey everyone, it's Ken here from Northern Viking Explorer. We are here on the beautiful Carnival Panorama, and I want to give you a tour of this beautiful ship. We'll start at the top of the ship and work our way down to the bottom and show you everything that this amazing ship has to offer. So let's go check it out. So we are starting our tour out here on deck 15. We're above the Carnival Waterworks area towards the front of the ship. And up here on deck 15, this is where you would access the water slides. So the red fun and the blue fun slides up the stairs there. Awesome fun here on the Panorama. But let's start out here in the Serenity area. So deck 15, Serenity, and this is where you are going to find the Serenity Adult Only Retreat. This is a complimentary area for adults, and you can come up here and laze around. They've got lots of different chairs or loungers that have pillows. Very comfortable place to hang out. They've also got these cute little mini cabana things here. You can have a snooze in there on your sea day. Maybe you're headed to Mexico and it's hot. Come in there and have a little afternoon snooze. Now you can also access this from the front bank of elevators here. This is the elevators. There's two of them that come up here, as well as a staircase. We'll head back outside. You do need to be 21 years or older to come to the Serenity area. So up here as well, you can see some larger loungers. There's all these glass windscreens to help break the wind. There's some restrooms, there's a shower, and you're also gonna find a large hot tub on this side of the ship. So there's one here and then one on the other side of the ship in the Serenity area. These are fun hot tubs to come visit. Lots of loungers. Now, if you haven't been to the Serenity before, their towels here are yellow in color as opposed to the blue ones that you would get by the regular pool. So there's a towel exchange there. And again, lots of those mini kind of cabana things here towards the front of the ship. You can get great views from up here. They've got umbrellas to help with the sun. It's quite early in the morning now, so nobody's really up here at this point. In this area as well, behind the glass here, you are going to find the Serenity Bar. So easy and convenient if you do want to grab your drinks up here at the Serenity Bar. And around the corner here, if you do want to grab a healthy lunch, they've got the Fresh Creations kind of salad bar area here where you can have a nice complimentary salad. And you'll find the matching hot tub over on this side. Again, a nice large hot tub. This side of the Serenity area is basically a mirror image of the other side. A lot of loungers going down the whole side of the Serenity area. We'll go through the wind blocks here and back out overlooking the waterworks area. Let's head on down to deck 14. Now deck 14 features the upper area of the spa, as well as a whole bunch of cabins, and we'll visit the spa area in just a moment. But up here as well, you can also access the splash zone for the kids. So if they want to play and soak in the sun, there's a little slide for them here, the yellow slide. Fun little splash zone for the kids, and great views from up here over the main pool area as well. Fun little place for all the kids. They can get wet, run around. You can tire them out in here. So let's head on down to deck 12. There is not a deck 13 on this ship. It jumps straight from deck 14 down to deck 12. There are some cabins on either side of the ship through those doors. But if you come through these automatic doors here, you are going to find the Cloud 9 spa area and treatment rooms. There is also the fitness center back here, the thermal suites, the salon, which is back in the spa as well. So you'll find all that stuff back here in the Cloud 9 spa, fitness, and thermal suites area. They've got different treatment rooms back here. And I really love this couples massage area with the spa overlooking the ocean when you're out at sea. They've got these really nice heated loungers back here. A big spa. It was beautiful, relaxing and tranquil back here. And you'll find the motion studio. You'll find different classes in here throughout the week. They've got spinning bikes, a little stage for the instructor there. as well as the complimentary fitness center is in this area. Lots of different machines for your arms, legs, shoulders, etc. Some benches and free weights here. And if you are interested in a full tour of this area, I'll have that linked below in the description. I do have a full tour that I made, or you can find it on the channel here. There's a whole bunch of treadmills there, as well as ellipticals. There's some sit-down bikes towards the front of the ship. Great views if you want to come work out here. Some more treadmills, ellipticals, and stationary bikes. Back out on deck 12 here in front of the waterworks area, or the slides, they've got some fun colored red and white chairs up here, some umbrellas to keep you out of the sun, a shower, and you can see the main beach pool is 2 decks down there over on the right hand side. We'll head on down there in a moment, but this area is really nice because it's 3 decks high around the pool. Now we're going to continue on here, and you will find the running track here on deck 12. So it's a single direction running track. But we're gonna sneak back up here to deck 14. So up on deck 14, this is where you're gonna find access to the sky ride and the ropes course. So I should say there are some great views from up here as well. So if you wanna come grab some photos, a great place to do that. You'll see the sky ride off to the right-hand side there. That's the complimentary sky ride. We do have a video of that. I'll have that link below in the description, as well as the high ropes course over here. Those are both complimentary attractions here on the Carnival Panorama. As well, you're gonna find a couple of the holes for the mini golf up here. This does overlook the sports square, where you're gonna find different things like tic-tac-toe, pool tables. You can see the high ropes course there, and some of the mini golf holes up here as well. It was a very fun mini golf course on the ship. They did a good job on it. There's chessboards down there, there's cornhole, there's 4-player ping pong. Really a fun activity center, and all of this stuff is complimentary here on the ship. Let's jump back down to deck 12 here. Again, the Sky Greens mini golf course. Most of the holes are down here, and again, a couple of them are up on deck 14, the chessboard. They've got some seating over there, green and orange seating. You can play some games out here and just have a relaxing afternoon on the ship. Let's continue down the running track here towards the sports courts, or the sky court as they call it here on the ship. This is a large outdoor recreation area, basketball hoops. They can play dodgeball or other games out here. Very nice sports court or sky court they've got out here, and it's well used on the ship. They've also got the outdoor sky fitness area. So these kind of mini workout stations that use your weight as resistance, and they're fun to use out here on the deck. So they've got some here as well as some on the other side. And they've also got a couple of these different stretching stations here for you to use. And this does overlook the Tides pool area here on the back of the ship. That's down on deck 10. We'll get down there in a couple of minutes. Continuing along to the other side here at the aft, there are some more Sky Fitness workout areas here. Might be fun to come up here in the morning and get a little bit of a workout if the weather's nice. Let's head on down to deck 11, and you'll find all sorts of comfortable loungers and kind of mini couches out here overlooking the Tides pool. Awesome place to hang out. Now, if you head on inside here, you're gonna find the rear bank of elevators, or the aft elevators on the ship. And there's also a couple of specialty restaurants in this area. So these are not complimentary for dinner. There's JiJi's, and there's also Cucina del Capitano. Now inside JiJi's for lunch, they do have the Mongolian wok, which is complimentary at lunchtime. And inside Cucina del Capitano, they have the pasta bella for lunch, which is also complimentary. And we did visit Pasta Bella in our vlog there. That was really nice. And there's JiJi's. So again, those are complimentary at lunch, but not dinner. Secret back way down to the buffet. We'll head down to the Marketplace buffet shortly. Now, to use the elevators on the ship, there's no buttons in the elevator. You have to push the button on the keypad for how many people are getting on the elevator. Push it once for every person, and you get on the elevator. A lot of people are confused by this, and there's no buttons in the elevator to go to your floor. You have to push it outside, and it'll tell you which elevator to go to. back out on the deck here. This is truly one of my favorite places to hang out here on the Panorama, back by the Tides pool or the loungers up here. Such great views, lots of color, easy access to the complimentary food. They've got different kind of couches and umbrellas up here. But let's head back towards the front of the ship here on deck 11 through the wind guards. You can see the outside here of the JiJi's restaurant. So behind that glass there is the JiJi's restaurant. And a little further down, this is the outside area for the Camp Ocean for the kids. So Camp Ocean is behind there. You can access it just around the corner inside. And then we're getting back towards the beach pool area here on deck 11. So we'll come back to that in a moment. But if you have a look over the edge here, you can see all of the loungers are all set up. There's a ton of room for people to be out here. You've got the pool, you've got those little kind of tiki huts there that you can sit around with your feet in the water, and a lot of loungers out here, as well as some that are padded. And the other side there of the ship was the smoking area on this deck as well. So there's some smoking on the other side of the ship on deck 11. Let's go ahead and head on inside here on deck 11, and you can see there's a really nice beach vibe going on inside the Panorama. These are all cabins all the way down here. Now we're gonna actually head down to deck 10, and we're gonna head towards the front of the ship. I wanna kind of show you one of our favorite places to hang out on the ship. We were right in this area, our cabin, and I'll have that link below in the description, our cabin tour. But if you go out the side door here, this kind of secret door at the front of deck 10, there is a deck up here, which is an awesome place to hang out. It's super quiet, great views, and yeah, how can you complain about this? There's barely anyone ever out here. You can look out over the front of the ship. There's some benches up here. Wow, gorgeous. And there's some stairs that'll take you down to deck 9 at the front of the ship. More great views. You can see the private hot tub up there. You can do your King of the World impression up here. And you can also stand on top of the bridge on both sides and look down the side of the ship. And they've got these Carnival Panorama benches out here. Back to the main elevators here on deck 10. Let's head on outside and have a look at the Lido deck area. So this is the beach pool area that we just looked at from above. And again, there's tons of loungers out here for the day. If you need life jackets, they have complimentary life jackets for you to use here. There's the towel exchange station, some more life jackets over there. And there's all sorts of different bars and things out here. You've got the Blue Iguana tequila bar over here, right by the pool. Super convenient. And over on the other side, the Red Frog rum bar. So 2 bars out here. There's the pool and a closer look at those kind of tiki huts. Keep your feet in the water there and enjoy the sun. And then over in the corner here is the Guy's Burger Joint, complimentary burgers and fries. They've got the toppings bar off to the side here and a whole bunch of burgers that you can choose from. They'll make them right in front of you, load you up with French fries, and you are all set. And again, that is complimentary. There is a complimentary beverage station there on that side. And over on the other side here is the Blue Iguana Cantina toppings bar there. And this is where you will get complimentary tacos as well as complimentary burritos. And they'll make them right in front of you with all the toppings that you like. And again, another complimentary beverage station over here. They've got a water and ice station here. They've got lemonade as well as iced tea. And in the mornings, they'll have apple juice and orange juice. They also have a complimentary tea section as well as complimentary coffee. You can just grab it there, very convenient. Let's head on inside to the Marketplace Buffet. This is the free complimentary buffet on the ship. They've got frozen yogurt and frozen ice cream there, chocolate and vanilla. Another beverage station off to the side, and plenty of seating in here. You can see the high top tables, and there's several different places you can sit in this area. Kind of a typical buffet that you would see on the ship. It's currently just opening up for breakfast, so it's not fully open yet, but lots of different options in here, and a kind of fun beach vibe in this area as well. Another complimentary beverage station, and we'll head on down the side here. Lots of tables down the side that overlook the ocean, so really nice spots that you can find in here. And a little further down, another complimentary beverage station and another full buffet area back here. Lots of different options that you can choose from. Again, it's breakfast time right now. Now, I've created a full video on the free food that we saw and ate on the Carnival Panorama. I will have that linked below in the description so you can see all the different types of food that are complimentary on the ship. This area also features a sandwich shop, which will make all sorts of sandwiches complimentary to you. It's just up here on the right-hand side. So they'll make those sandwiches for you, and they're open fairly late into the evening for you to grab sandwiches. Plenty of seating in this area as well. Lots of options there. And let's head on out the kind of side door here. This will go right past the elevators, and you can head on back to the Tides pool area. Again, this is one of our favorite spots on the ship. So back here you will have the Tides bar, very convenient, located by the pool. You can grab all your drinks here. And there is the Tides pool right there, and there is two large hot tubs or spas here. They're raised up beside the pool. You can sit along the edge, keep your feet in the water. Beautiful place to hang out. You can see the sky ride tracks up there. I love this area. Now, if you head to the aft of the ship here, great place for photos. Beautiful views. I mean, we have a beautiful day today. Wow. But if you look down here, you can look down to the Havana pool area at the bottom. So that's private for the Havana rooms, and there's two hot tubs down there. There's the pool, and that is down on deck 5. So if you're in a Havana room, you have access to that as well. Turning around, you will find there is the seafood shack up here. This is not complimentary. You do need to pay to eat here, but they serve all sorts of different things. They've got lobsters, they've got clam chowder, lobster rolls, all sorts of fun stuff, but you do have to pay for that restaurant. And if we head across to the other side here, this is where you are going to find the Pizzeria del Capitano. So complimentary pizza here. They have several different varieties that you can choose from, and they are open very late. So you can grab that right here. And let's head on back inside, and we'll head down a few floors. I do want to show you one of the laundry rooms here. So let's check that out here on deck 7. There's a laundry room down the hall here. So in the laundry room, or the laundrette as they call it, they have a couple of sinks there. Maybe you spilled something on your shirt and you need to wash it out. So that's convenient. And they've got a few sets of washers and dryers here. You can buy soap in here and bleach, softeners. $2 per load. They've got an iron and an ironing board. Maybe your clothes are all wrinkly from traveling. And then they've got the washer, $3.50 per load, and the dryer, another $3.50 per load. And that's on deck 7. There's several of those located around the ship. And near the front elevators here as well, you are going to find the Sky Zone, or the trampoline park here on the ship. It's currently closed. You can pause it there and have a look at some of the pricing, and your teens will love that. I don't have any footage of it, unfortunately, but I'm sure you can find some online. Now, there's a secret kind of staircase from the Sky Zone down to the warehouse video arcade on deck 6. You can access it by the elevators on deck 6 as well. And I do have a full tour of the arcade here. I'll have that link below in the description, but a fun little arcade, and you do have to pay to play all of these games on the ship. You can use your sail and sign card to tap it and play the games on here. Super fun. A lot of ticket games where you can trade in the tickets for prizes and that sort of thing. We'll head through the automatic doors here, and let's head up over this little hump here. It's kind of halfway between 6 and 7, and then back down on the other side. And this is where you are going to find for your teens Club O2. And this is for ages 15 to 17. It's kind of their club on the ship, and it's nice and close to the arcade. That's what it looks like in there. A lot of fun for your teens. And right next to that, you will find Circle C. This is for ages 12 to 14. Very colorful and vibrant in there. Your teens will have a lot of fun in Circle C. Let's go ahead and head down to deck 5, or the Promenade deck. So basically decks 6 through 9 are pretty much all cabins, other than kind of what we just showed you there. So deck 5 is the Promenade deck, and again, we are at the front of the ship, and this is where you are going to find the upper floor of the Liquid Lounge, which is the main theater here on the Panorama. It's a 2-story theater, and most of the chairs on the floor are removable, so they can use it for other events in here as well. And the upper floor here is theater style seating, and most of the main shows will be in this area. And back outside the theater here, if you head to the side of the ship, you're gonna find the lanai. Really beautiful area, nice and close to the water. There's padded loungers out here in different areas. Part of it is covered, so if the weather's not great, you could come sit down here, and it's usually not very busy, and you're nice and up and close to the water. You can get some great views. Maybe you'll spot some whales out there. Now, back through there is the elevators, and on the other side is the other access to the Liquid Lounge. Heading down the side here, you are gonna find some of the shops. So we're getting into the shopping area on the ship. The Hip Fish Accessories store in here, all sorts of fun stuff. You can get sunglasses, different perfumes or colognes in here, bags, all that kind of stuff they'll sell in this shop. And continuing on, you're going to get to the top portion here of what they call the Atrium. So the Atrium is kind of the 2-story down area, but this is kind of the big open area in the center of the ship. There's a bar down there, and we'll get down there in just a little bit and have a closer look. There's the front bank of elevators. And over on this side, there's another store here. Lots of different shopping, watches, jewelry, Citizen, Movado. Lots of stores for jewelry and watches on the ship. Effie over here. And then over here, you are going to find the Cherry on Top candy shop. So nice big candy shop on the ship. You can load up with all the sugar you like here, and they have a lot of bulk candy or even individually wrapped candies. You can even buy ducks in here. If you're into duck hiding on the ship, you can buy those right here in the candy store. There's also an ATM here and a machine that you can check your Carnival account on here at Deck 5. Let's continue down the hallway here towards the center of the ship. This is where you're going to find the library bar. And it's not a bar, it's more of a place for some peace and quiet. You can play board games in here, and you can borrow books, and it is free of charge to use, so you can grab those, just return them when you're done with it. You can come in here and do some puzzles or play some chess, and yeah, a really nice place. And it's usually pretty quiet in here if you want to stop by and grab a book or two. Bunch of different games on the shelf there. And across the way, you'll find the Piano Bar 88. Let's head on in there. Really nice lounge. You can come in here in the evenings, listen to some music, grab some beverages. They've got a piano there in the middle. And across the way here as well, you're going to find the Bonsai Teppanyaki. This is a specialty restaurant on the ship, so you do need to pay to eat here. And continuing on here, you can see the casino is right below us there. So this is kind of open to the casino below. Fun little view from up here. And then you'll see the other side of the Bonsai Sushi and Teppanyaki over here as well. So again, that is a paid for restaurant on the ship. Nice little restaurant. And then next to that, you will find the Alchemy Bar here, very conveniently located. And across the way, if you're going to the steakhouse, is the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. Now, this is a specialty restaurant on the ship, so you will need to pay if you are going to eat here. Continuing on, you will find the Pixels Gallery. So as photos are taken of you throughout the week, you can jump on these little tablets, find your pictures and order them here. They've also got little camera accessories for sale. Maybe you need a GoPro, a memory card, that sort of thing. You can buy it there at Pixels. And then you're gonna find the Pig and Anchor restaurant. Now, the Guys Pig and Anchor Smokehouse and Brewery is a specialty restaurant, so you do need to pay to eat in here, but it's a fun vibe, lots of tables. You've got the brewery thing happening off to the right-hand side here. A little further down, you're gonna see they have a stage so they can play live music in here. There's some tables, there's booths. Now, if you head on outside though, you will find the Pig and Anchor Barbecue. Now on sea days, as well as embarkation day, they open this up for lunch, and this is complimentary. And you're gonna find different meats in here, pork butt or macaroni and cheese, as well as chicken, potato salad, coleslaw, all the fixings you like here. That's an awesome place for lunch on sea days and embarkation day. And we'll head on back through the Pig and Anchor here, right out to the main hallway. Grab your photo with the pig here. There's some really nice seating outside here as well. You can see it's all padded and covered on the one part of it. Grab a coffee, maybe come sit out there. There's some umbrellas as well if you want to sit out towards the glass. You've also got the Dream Studio here, and you can also grab a coffee here at the Java Blue Cafe, as well as they've got the shake spot here, so you do need to pay for those specialty coffees and shakes there. They've got little snacks for sale, soda, Gatorade, that sort of thing. And that's very conveniently located right next to the Ocean Plaza. This area is typically used for different shows, or they did all the trivia here as well. So fun place to hang out, do some trivia, and across the way you will find the Plaza Bar here as well. Now, if you head through this little opening here, this is where you're going to get into the Havana bar area. So off to the left here, you will find the Havana suites and staterooms. So if you have Havana access, you can head on down there. And right next to that is the Havana bar, kind of that Cuban style bar, really colorful in here. It's really done quite well. They've got a little stage over there, live performances in the evening, all these little kind of loungers you can sit around, enjoy the music. They've got the Havana bar there at the back. And if you go out those doors, that's where you're gonna find the Havana pool that I showed you earlier and the 2 hot tubs. So those are outside there if you have access because you have a Havana cabin. Let's head on back out of the Havana bar area and we'll head on down to deck 4, which is the mezzanine area. In this area, they do have some private conference rooms here at the aft of the ship. And if you head on down the side here, this is where you're gonna find the Limelight Lounge. This is typically where you'd find the Punchliner comedy shows going on. So every night there's comedians and they put on great shows here in the Limelight Lounge. And beside that, you'll find the art gallery area. So they'll sell art or do art auctions in this area. And then a little bit further down, you will find the Heroes Tribute Bar. They've got some big screens in here and you can come here, grab a beverage, watch the game. They've got all sorts of stuff playing on the TVs in here. Really nice bar, the Heroes Tribute Bar. And continuing on from there, this is where you're gonna find the Panorama Casino. The walkway kind of goes through the middle of the casino here. So you've got all sorts of video machines here, as well as all your favorite table games in here. And I do have a full walkthrough of the casino. I'll have that link below in the description, or you can find it over on the channel. Let's continue out to the Atrium area, and you're gonna find more shops here. So the Portside Liquor and Tobacco Shop is conveniently located here. And then beside that, you are gonna find one of the fun shops here on board. So there's a few smaller fun shops, and in here, you can find all sorts of carnival souvenirs, hats, t-shirts, all sorts of cups and mugs, keychains, all that kind of stuff in here. And then they've got some jewelry out here, and another carnival kind of store here, the Carnival Fun Shop store, with more souvenirs, sunglasses, hats, sun shirts, bags, all that kind of stuff in here. Now, taking a look back towards the atrium, you'll see a little platform here, and they'll commonly have live music playing up there. So you can sit in the bar down below, listen to live music. They'll have people playing violins or singing, all that kind of stuff right there. And around the corner here, you're gonna find Carnival Adventures. So one more Carnival themed store, a little bit more clothing and hats, sun shirts, and more souvenirs in there if you want to bring those home with you. And up front here, you're gonna find the lower entrance to the Liquid Lounge. So on both sides of the ship, you can enter the Liquid Lounge from here to get onto the main floor. Now let's go ahead and head past the front bank of elevators here. We'll head down the stairs down to deck 3. And this is gonna lead us right into the atrium area. So we'll come out in the Panorama Atrium. You can see that big bar there that we saw from above. Lots of seating down here so you can grab a drink, maybe listen to some live music in the evening. This is where you will find the guest services area. So if you need to chat with them about anything, that is conveniently located right there. And I really like that kind of cone or funnel shaped pole there coming out of the middle of the bar. It adds a lot of vibrancy and atmosphere to this area here in the atrium. And across the way here, this is where you're gonna find Carnival Adventures if you do wanna book any Carnival excursions while you are on the ship. Now heading back towards the aft of the ship, you will find the Horizons restaurant here. This is one of the main dining rooms on the ship. Now we ate in the Vista restaurant. To get there, you had to go back up to deck 4 to the back of the ship and then back down to deck 3 to find the Vista restaurant. This is one of the main dining rooms on the ship that's complimentary. We would do C-Day brunch here. You can come here for breakfast. And of course, we would come here for dinner on a daily basis. A beautiful dining room here at the back of the ship on decks 3 and 4. And that winds down our Carnival Panorama ship tour. I hope this video did give you value in understanding the layout of this beautiful cruise ship. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also remember to connect with me on social media and subscribe here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.